Hopefully nothing breaks. Probably something will break. And I hit the record button. Cool. Hello Twitch and YouTube. Oh, and something immediately broke. That's cool, isn't it? Okay, there we go. But, hello Twitch and YouTube. This is, the Vtuber Movie Club, episode 1, part 2, I guess. This is group 2, or it was gonna be group 2. We lost some people, but it's alright. My name is Trey, and I just had the idea to have this, so, yeah.
Losing some
And
people is
I'm the only
overexaggerating.
person active in group 2.
And if you guys want to introduce yourselves, whichever one wants to go first.
I'll do it, don't worry.
Sounds
the only person here. Well, I'm Nina. I'm a, where do I start? I'm a robot enjoyer, and I do movie, and I'm thinking about doing YouTube videos about analyzing stuff. Still don't know what yet, but we'll see whatever comes up. That's all.
Sweet. Anchor, you're up.
Hey, it's me, Anchor, from the first group. Except I decided, hey, I want to, hop in here because I have nothing else to do. I'll probably leave halfway though. I kind of have to start streaming, but
It's all good.
uh,
Don't worry about it.
you can just watch the VODs or something. I'm a Roblox streamer. I'm a ghost. I'm dead.
Nice.
All that. Yeah.
Sweet. Well, before we get started with the presentation Nita made for us, I guess I'll start with a question just like the last one, and it will be, if you can go into any movie slash TV world, what world would you guys want to go into?
Transformers.
You want to go into Transformers? I don't think I've ever heard someone say that they want to go into Transformers. So that's actually interesting.
Yes, I'm a very big robot enjoyer, and I would like to meet some of them if I could.
Nice.
Even though they would probably kill me on sight.
That's true. Well, what's your favorite, Decepticons or Autobots?
Decepticons, obviously.
So you'd be the one just running up to Megatron saying that, Megatron, that you're his biggest fan?
Yeah. I mean, he was my childhood crush, so.
If you're in the actual movie, you'll have like a 5-second screen time and he'll crush you with just his like foot.
Can you repeat that?
If you were actually in a movie and stuff, you run up to him, say, "Oh, I'm your big fan, Megatron." He'll probably like, "Okay, let's stomp you out,"
He would,
because
definitely.
he's just that guy.
He's one of those.
He is one of those. But that's a good choice. I don't think I've ever really heard that as a choice whenever that question has come up, so that's actually pretty interesting. Anchor, do you got an answer?
What about yourself?
Of any...
Chris, what about yourself? Which one would you pick?
What would I choose? That's a good question. You know what? It would be fun to be in the Scooby-Doo world. I would want to join the Scooby Gang and just go around solving mysteries and stuff like that. That would be pretty fun. There'd also be a talking dog, so we can sell that for money.
Honestly, true. It would be a very fun adventure every time you go out with them.
Yeah, it would be kind of like the Supernatural episode when they go into Scooby-Doo. They would probably have a midlife, like, just a breakdown with me in there, because I'd be all like, you guys do know it's probably the old creepy guy that talked to us in the beginning, right? And then we'd get the mystery done probably quickly.
With you by their side, it would be easy as hell.
Sweet. Well, Anchor, do you got an answer, or should we just move on to the presentation?
Of course, I got an answer.
Okay,
I'll post this in group 2. I would really love to be in a movie Doraemon.
Hey, what?
It's this stupid uh Tanuki thing that can
Doraemon.
yeah, you can basically have like every gadget inside their
Uh,
pocket there, in on the
okay.
middle stomach. Yeah, it's a
I
really good
I may have
show.
been looking at the wrong picture. I was looking at the general chat, which was a picture of Slender Man, and I was all like, okay. I see that's where you want to go. But no,
Slenderman movie.
no, I've seen at least like a picture or two of this cat before, this blue cat. So
Insane. He called it a cat.
is it a cat? It's not a cat. What is it then?
uh, Google.
I don't want to Google. Google's too much.
No, no. What? He is. Oh, he is a cat.
He is a cat. I was right.
Wait, unlike Hello Kitty, unlike Hello Kitty, Doraemon is definitely a cat. And why he don't have ear? A robot came with cat ears and was painted yellow when it was first manufactured at the factory. Oh my god. He's a robot cat.
Did that Wikipedia say that Hello Kitty was not a cat?
Unlike Hello Kitty.
Is that insinuating that Hello Kitty is not a cat?
Hello Kitty is a Japanese bomb-tailed cat.
Okay. Okay.
Wait,
That makes sense.
wait, it's a Jinga.
Okay.
Jinga.
I think I've learned more about Hello Kitty than I ever thought I would learn.
It's a magical beast. Think of a Pokemon.
Oh, it's kind of like okay, so it's not a cat. That's interesting. Hello
Hello
Kitty is a
Kitty.
god, apparently. I think that's what we figured out.
Jinga.
Jenga? You mean that?
I don't know.
Jenga?
Jenga?
Jenga.
Awesome.
Well, I thought that's cool. I didn't realize Hello Kitty wasn't a cat, so that's an interesting development. And I think that's good. I think we can go on to the presentation now. And Nina, are you ready for your presentation, or would you like me to do my quick presentation first?
You can do yours first if you wish.
Okay, let me.
You're the host.
It's all good. Let's see. Now I gotta remember how to do all this. Hide presenter view. Grab this. It takes time to set all up, but there we go. Okay. I don't think I could try sharing my screen. Let's see if it will work this time. Oh my god, it actually opened up. Here you go. It's over Discord as well.
Let's go.
Okay.
Insane.
Sweet.
I would have never guessed that.
Okay, this is Trey's movie/TV Get to Know Me Extravaganza Part 2, the quick version. Because my last one was really long. Also, I didn't say it, but the last time, the reason I chose this background was because this, the thing to the right made me think of, like, movie theater floors. Like, just, like, the weird, like, colored, like, early 2000s or 90s floors. So, that's why I chose that.
Looks
Okay.
like the Olympic.
Yeah. Okay, first pick is Community. I did not choose the same two movies and TV. So, one of my favorite shows is Community. A quick summary of the story is the guy in the middle, the tall guy and white guy in the middle. His name is Jeff Winger. He was a lawyer who basically cheated off the bar exam and was a lawyer for years, but he finally was found out that he never had a college degree. So he was obviously removed from the bar and is not allowed to practice being a lawyer until he goes to college and gets his degree again. So what he does is he goes to community college, a community college called Greendale, where he just meets all these new people. And at the beginning, he's a complete asshole and doesn't want to help anybody, just wants to skate by. He basically just wants to cheat his way through college, but through the semesters and the years and his friendships, he grows as a person and becomes not so much an asshole. Still an asshole, but not as much anymore. And so he just basically starts a study group with basically almost everyone here, except for the two people on the left. And they're all in a nice study group, and they grow and learn to become better people, kind of thing. You know, life lessons. But I love Community because it's just like a great, like, I don't know, it's very like meta. Like, it takes tropes from other movies and TV shows. There's an entire episode about bottleneck episodes where they just put them in one location and that's where they have to be for an episode, and they make jokes about Beetlejuice. They make like all these movie references, and it's all just like very tongue-in-cheek throughout the whole show. And if you haven't seen it, give it a try. They aren't great people in the beginning, but you slowly get to like them, and just like they become better people as they go on. Except for the old white guy in the top right. He stays an old white guy who doesn't understand he's being racist, kind of thing. But yeah, if you can get through all that, you get a very good show with just like these nice quirky people that all kind of mesh well together. Also, it has Donald Glover in it. If you know, young Lando Calrissian. So if you love young Lando Calrissian, this is him at his peak funny and stuff. So yeah, that's my first pick. Second pick, The Simpsons, a good classic cartoon. Come on, the titular like American cartoon, the one that has been going on for literal decades at this point. They just reached their 750th episode. I love The Simpsons. I've watched it since I was a kid. It's a animated family going into wacky situations. It's a nice cartoon. I think it runs well. And I love even the newer seasons. I don't care. People say, oh no, it's not funny anymore. They're wrong. They're definitely wrong. It's funny. It's enjoyable. Just like the old seasons, they have good episodes. They have bad episodes. It's just what happens when you go on for a long time. But this is obviously the titular Simpsons family. We got Homer, the dad, Marge, the mom, Lisa, the little sister, Bart, the older brother, and Maggie, the youngest of them all. Also, if you watched the first movie club episode with me talking about Reborn, basically the only one that has shot someone in this family is also the baby. So it's a baby with another gun. I love it. And yeah, that's basically it. Those are two of my favorite like shows that I enjoy. I think they're both good in their own ways, like getting and they just like make fun of some other tropes and everything like that. I think it's very enjoyable. But yeah, those are my two picks, just to get that way Nita wasn't the only one presenting real quick.
Can't left anybody out.
I know, right?
Oh crap.
We using
That's
Discord claps.
That's my Riz soundboard.
The Riz soundboard, nice.
Exactly.
Okay, Nina, you're up. You're gonna do awesome. Let's do this.
We trust. We put all of our trust in you.
Yeah, this is gonna be the best one. I know it is.
Ever.
No one else will be able to do any other. Give me a second, by the way. I gotta open stuff.
Is it there?
It is here. I just gotta also set it up on the computer, my stream.
Nice. Just so you know, it doesn't allow me to full screen for some reason. It just turns my screen black, so it's gonna be like this.
That's okay.
That's okay. We
There's
can.
not much of a thing that, or there isn't really any.
You know, I'm thinking. By the way, I'm covering like my hand on half of the screen, like so I don't get any spoilers from it. But I feel there's gonna be Transformer in there.
I feel as though too. There might be some Transformers in here. It's a big guess. I don't know.
Tell.
I don't know if we'll
It's
be right.
a big guess. That's over. You
What could get you to that conclusion?
I think it's
Robot
because it's
Enjoyer?
called introduction.exe. I think that's my conclusion. We're gonna ignore
think
the robot enjoyer because that's not a big tell.
Oh, well, that's a big
Definitely
tell
not.
for me. Because the question at the start is pretty much just real. Is my voice farther away?
It's all good. Okay.
Start now.
Yep, you could start. Sorry about that.
So for my first pick, I chose Repo the Genetic Opera, which is a horror musical from 2008. So it has very much, it has elements of like goth style.
Okay.
Excuse me. It has like a goth vibe to it, and the main plot of the movie is pretty much this old guy in the chair here leads a organization called Gene Co, which actually first things first, I forgot to mention this. It's set in a near future where organ failures happen a lot. So this guy on the letter that's sitting here, the old one, decided to make a company, which is like you pay monthly to get an organ that works, but if you miss a payment, like for a month, the repo man, aka the one who's torturing someone up here, will come for your organs and take them out forcefully if you just miss a payment.
Okay. Jeez.
an odd way
And
to.
an odd way to start, I know.
It's interesting. I've seen at least like the title of this movie before. I didn't know what it was about, but
It was really detailed at the start now.
okay, sorry.
It's all good. So, well, also we find out in the movie that the old guy is dying himself and can't help himself. So when his children, aka the people on the bottom here, will be decided who's gonna be the next leader of the company. So we have like Luigi, the guy on the left, the girl in the middle being Amber, and Pavi being the guy with the mask, which is actually a human's face
Okay.
on his own face.
I didn't know the Mario family was so extensive. Since we got Luigi here, wahoo! Is that what the old man is? Is that Mario? Is he the leader of this repo people?
Armoring
Yeah,
doesn't work
he's
for
like
him anymore.
the main guy of the company.
Okay.
His name is Roti Largo.
Rotilla?
Roti.
Okay. Yeah. I
Red
mean,
Hot
it sounds
Chili
interesting. I think you put this on your list of movies, so I'm excited if it does if it does come up.
I am as well. So, yeah, pretty much that. One of my personal favorite scenes is where the main girl just is shown bald and just never got brought up again, that she's just bald. So I found that kind of funny.
That's a way to delete a character.
Even though she's like the main girl of the show, it's just kind of funny to me.
Oh, you got cancer? I'm gonna remove you now.
I know, right? I just like she kind of looks like a generic character select screen in a video game. Like when it just like starts up and it just was all like, okay, bald face, that's it. What are you gonna do now?
But pretty much she looks like this in the rest of the movie with hair.
Oh, okay. So they give her
He just puts her
implants.
bald in one scene and that's it.
Okay, interesting.
Show that she's sick and weak in the movie, but
Okay,
not
cool.
really a big deal.
Well, it seems interesting for sure. I've
It
never.
is interesting.
It sounds like a very fun movie, and I hope it does come off. Weird, I
Yeah,
also agree.
one of the most
I'm
infamous
scared to
songs
watch
from
this
the.
then.
You continue. I'll present what I want in a minute.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, I didn't mean to talk so much.
It's okay. It's okay.
Ooh.
Better talking than silent.
That's true. But no, it does definitely seem like a good movie, and I'd be interested. And I know you put it on your list, so I mean, I hope it does come up at some point.
I do as well. But yes, one of the most infamous songs from the musical is Zydrate Anatomy, which I put a screenshot from the movie here.
Okay.
It got really famous on TikTok like twice, I think, like in the last 4 years.
Okay.
So if you guys want, I can show it to you.
I don't know if we can get away with listening to the song. You could show. How about you show us afterwards, and we'll.
Yes,
It,
I'll send it in the Discord later.
yeah, we'll do it after we're done streaming, but I'll definitely want to listen to it, and if it does come up with the movies, we'll definitely go deeper into the song and everything. Sorry about that. I just yeah.
It's okay. I mean, it is pretty sexual, so we hope your Twitch doesn't get taken down because of it anyway.
Yeah, it's all good. I'll worry about that when it comes up. Don't worry about it. I can get that taken care of. Yeah.
There you go. And my second pick is Transformers Prime, obviously.
Who would have guessed?
What a shocker, guys.
I know,
I
big
think
shocker. I mean,
So
it
pretty
looks
much
pretty.
the plot of Transformers Prime is just, of course, Decepticons versus the Autobots. They come to Earth to try to like fight off the Cybertronian planet, Cybertronian war here. It's pretty much, this is a show actually, which ran from 2010 to 2013, and also has a movie, and it has a lot of episodes in total.
Okay.
So yeah, pretty good show. It's just mostly episodic. Usually, it's just one episode, one plot point.
Okay.
On very rare occasion, it has like continuous episodes, like just like the plot continues for like 3 to 4 episodes usually.
Sweet.
Excuse me.
No, you're all good. Don't worry about
We
it.
have the Autobots. Obviously, these are the ones that mostly pop up. There's like a couple that show up later in the show, but that's like later seasons. We have from left to right Ratchet, Bulkhead, Optimus Prime, RC, and Bumblebee. Very little of them, but they're doing great job at surviving.
Bumblebee is so cool.
Bumblebee is cool. I'd hate to be RC, who is so small compared to all the other Autobots. He's just.
Yeah, because she's a motorcycle, so
Oh, okay.
she needs to be small.
That makes sense, but I'd be all like, it's just like you have to like look up straight up at everybody else to try to have a conversation with them.
Or like doesn't like the Bumblebee? Have you guys seen a Bumblebee movie?
Yes.
I have not seen the Bumblebee movie. I've heard it is good though.
Well, this is not a. This is. I don't think this is a spoiler.
I don't care
Like
about spoilers.
Yeah, what about, he can turn into like a different model of cars.
Okay.
So like, yeah. My best question is, if he can do that, then why can't that motorcycle person, get what I mean?
If they scan a different vehicle, they can.
Yeah, that's true.
Sure, it's simple.
The Ghost
But she
Rider, the
prefers
Ghost
her motorcycle. So,
cool ass cycle.
But they all look cool, and it looks pretty. I should say that, like, just from like the little
for like
screenshots.
2010 show.
Hey, that's fine. 2010. It was a great year for shows. I don't remember what came out, but I'm pretty sure it was a great year for shows.
Probably. And then we have the Decepticons. There's a lot of them. I didn't put most of them in, but like mostly the main ones. being Megatron, obviously the Buckethead boy. Then the no-face guy being Soundwave. The one with the red eye and a gun as his hand is Shockwave. Starscream is the twink gay one. And then Arachnid is the spider lady, which turns into a helicopter.
Okay, that's pretty cool. I don't like spiders, but hey,
I cannot see how she's gonna turn into a helicopter.
I think
The legs turn into
the rotors,
thing
I'm
on the
assuming.
helicopter.
Isn't that like a little too big then?
Oh. It's a cartoon. We could whatever. How does that phrase go?
Work.
We can make it work. It's fine. It's fine. Suspend our
Cartoon.
disbelief or something like that. Suspend our disbelief. That's what it is. Wow, I'm bad with words.
My mind's being a hater so bad.
Yeah, but that's cool. The spider lady is definitely unique. I don't think I've seen that in other Transformers. So it's actually that's a cool design choice, I would say.
Yeah, she's a lovely lady. She killed off one of my favorite characters, but whatever, she's fine.
She's
great.
fine. She's fine. No, I get it. Nina wants to murder her. We're gonna go into the show so Nina can murder her.
Yeah. As soon as I see her, it's on sight.
It's on site.
She's a great lady.
Take like Soundwave blaster and just shot the hell out of her.
Yes, he does beat the hell out of her though in like one scene, which is pretty great.
That's pretty cool.
It's a good relief.
I agree what Weird is saying in the chat. He said get RC to turn into a Tron bike. I think that would be pretty cool. Have her just like do the line that follows her as she drives. That would be pretty cool.
Mm-hmm. And then fuck, what's happened? One of my favorite characters is Knockout. He's not the one that died, thankfully, but I like this guy because he's broody, pretty much, and you can tell by the design.
No. I'm glad that he didn't die. You know, I do like cartoons that do that, like that have like the balls to kill a character off. So I think it's.
They killed a couple.
Oh
So-
wow! Yeah.
First episode, and like one of them got killed off. So
Jesus, that must be a hard start for kids. Hey guys, here's this cool looking robot. Kill him.
yeah, it was painful.
Oh
It
god.
was like it was the only kill this guy ended up getting. Is one of the only kills he ever got.
Jesus. Well, I mean,
Great.
I appreciate that the cartoon had the balls to do that. That's actually pretty impressive.
I mean, like, seem like
I
every
mean, they had to
trans.
kill- Yeah, you speak first.
Oh, but it does seem like every Transformer series movie, I think they don't hesitate to kill somebody off at all.
Yeah, true.
I think it's a little bit easier for them to do it because they're giant robots. It's not like normal like just humans being killed. So
Hitbox broken.
it doesn't mean it's not sad. It's still pretty sad when, especially if it's a character
Yeah.
you like that dies. So, but
Yeah.
nice. Well,
Broken time.
nice. Well, I don't remember if you put this one on your list. So, but it seems cool.
Yeah, I forgot the list. Yeah.
It's all good. It does seem really cool. And if you want to switch something out and you want to put it on the list, just let me know. So,
Of course. No.
but awesome. Thank you very
Thanks.
much for sharing that.
Like the guy, for example, like the guy that killed off in the first episode, was voiced by The Rock, so they had to kill him off because it was way too expensive as a voice actor.
Now that's a good. Hey, get him in for an. Hey, you want to come in for a second? Just do a cool
Makes sense.
episode.
Makes sense. Makes sense, honestly.
It does make sense. Hey, you want to do be a cool robot? Guess what? You're gonna die you're dying in the first episode. We cannot pay you after this. I
Too
mean,
much money, too.
It's too much. I can't. Sorry. Can't happen. But that's awesome. I'm glad that you shared that. That definitely sounds like a very cool show. So.
It is very fun, and that's pretty much it. I don't know what to also say. Any questions, maybe?
Are they a robot?
Are they a robot? Pretty sure they are robots.
Oh my god,
Yes.
really? I don't know.
Alien
Do they have like special abilities that like, I don't know, transform them into like vehicles or something?
Oh my god, really? Holy shit! What could give it away?
Oh, well, I don't know. Like you see well, none of them really gives off like vehicle vibes, honestly.
Yeah, no.
Except
no.
for that wing guy. Yeah, he's obviously a jet.
Yes, obviously. What do you think Megatron is?
He's a what the fuck is he? He's a
Megatron?
plane?
Is he a?
He's a jet, I think.
Is he a frickin'? I don't know. It'd be fun to have him be another like, big truck, but to like rival Optimus Prime. But I don't know what he is.
Yeah, he's a plane as well, even though he looks like he's a tank or something because of the arm gun.
Okay. Yeah. I don't know. It seems like the Decepticons should win since it seems like a lot of them can fly and stuff.
Yeah, all of these can fly except Shockwave, aka the red guy who's a tank.
I don't know, man. In that Roblox game I play about Transformer fighting, Soundwave pretty much flies.
Yeah, Soundwave's this one. This is Shockwave.
Yeah, screw you, Shockwave. You're not allowed to fly. We're not gonna make it that you can fly.
True.
Shockwave.
Please tell me
God
he's
damn
like
it.
late to every fight. That would be hilarious if like Shockwave was late to every fight because he had to drive or something on the ground.
It would be hilarious. But he's like the science boy. He stays in the back lines to
Ah.
help them out.
Got it, the
Science.
nerd. He's a giant nerd.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yep, giant nerd, stalker because he's like a camera.
Oh.
The betrays everybody and is a homophobic twink. I don't
He's
know.
a homophobic twink. I didn't think I was gonna hear that from about a transformer, but I guess he's a homophobic twink. That's interesting. We hate him, clearly.
Yes, we hate him clearly. And then like we have the gay one that he's homophobic too.
He's gay, but he's homophobic. That's an interesting dynamic. Jeez.
Yeah. And like these two are married,
Aw.
which was a kind of interesting fact. That's kind of
Like headlights on Transformer. Well, does he at least wear?
that's pretty much it.
Okay. Well, thank you for the
Yeah,
presentation.
what-
I mean,
what-
does he wear socks at least when they like kiss? Because
yeah,
if he's wearing socks, then it's not gay. So.
yeah, definitely.
You're a fucking robot, man.
But no, thank you for sharing about that. That's awesome. I actually hadn't heard about either of those shows, so that's actually pretty cool. And I
I'm
hope,
glad I was able to share something.
yeah, that's awesome. So I think let's spin the wheel, see what Group 2's gonna get, and then we'll. I think that we can call it a day for today, and we'll have a longer one next month when we get everybody back. So, or get some people back.
Finally.
I know, right? So let's spin this wheel. This is kind of loud. I'm gonna bring that down just a little bit. Never mind, I can mute the thing. Let's see. So I guess we're getting Julie and the Phantoms for Wolfie. I need to write this down, otherwise I will forget this. So, Julie and the Phantoms, which I have actually seen this show. It's a pretty good show, if none of you guys have seen it.
I never heard of it. Sounds interesting.
It's about a girl who is able to like see this old band that died in the 90s or so, who come back as ghosts, and so she like is the only one that can see them and stuff like that, and so she helps them get their music known and everything like that. So it only has one season. It was a good show though, and it has been canceled sadly. And then we're doing Skate the Infinity season 1 with Miso, which I've seen a bit of this. This is a skateboarding anime that is pretty fun. I'm not gonna lie. That's basically like that's kind of it. It's just like a skateboarding anime, but it has some very fun characters. They look cool, and yeah. So, thank you guys for stopping by and just hanging out with doing this little thing real quick. So sorry it was so short, but
It was very fun.
It was
Share stuff with you.
it is a lot of fun. I enjoy this, so I'm excited to do some more of it. And next month I will make sure it will be longer next month. That's for sure, because we're gonna go in depth with these two, and also just so you two know, you aren't restricted to group 1 or group 2.